Ninja Assassin, 2009. Tell me about it.
So,
Give me the plot.
all right. So basically, a rogue ninja breaks
Wait,
away.
who are you?
Well, you.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing? We don't
I
know
just
him.
don't-
He just magically ninja'd himself into the video. No, just kidding.
My name is Josh. I know this man very well, and he finally introduced me to him.
This is the second time we've hung out.
Yes, second time. But Ninja Assassin, it's a really great movie. But the main plot is a rogue ninja separates from his clan, also aka family. I'll explain more about that later on. But he separates from and also is seeking revenge at the exact same time.
Yeah, I got the revenge part.
Revenge.
Now, it does go forward and back. So back to
It
the
does,
past where it shows his actual upbringing. Now, between a little bit of the history of feudal Japan and China, ninjas during the samurai era were used for a lot of executions. Now, they were always paid in 100 pounds of gold as depicted in the movie when the agents found out the trace.
Mm-hmm.
Well, over time, they don't like to change things up. It's kind of like,
Tradition.
yeah, or you could say a grandparent stuck in their old ways.
Right.
But throughout the movie, he is trying to get back to his homeland.
Mm-hmm.
He's not trusting of anyone because the one person he did trust was a young girl while he was going through his training.
Yeah.
And she was showing him like the brighter side of everything. Well, she decided to file the clan itself. She ended up dying because of it.
Right, right. Yeah, she tried running away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is a very big no-no. Now, don't get me wrong. There's 3 other clans in the movie as well. But
There are?
Yes.
I totally... Okay.
Well, they literally talk about the 9 clans in the film.
But you only see 3 others.
Okay.
So when they brought in all the young boys in
Okay.
that in the fighting arena,
Yeah.
that's where you first see the 3 clans.
I'm going to be honest. I was way interested in the fighting scenes
Oh.
because they're awesome. And then once people started yapping, I was like, okay, I'm just kind of spaced out. Kind of thing.
It's kind of like those Fast and Furious movies where you only watch them for the car scenes, and then the rest of the time you're like,
Yes.
Speaking
No,
of, real quick,
no,
speaking of
family.
Fast and Furious, let's go over the director. It was directed by James McTeague, and he
Spell
did
it?
V for Vendetta.
oh,
Yeah.
that was a great film.
Written by Matthew Sand and J. Michael Straczynski. Not much from them. Rain. That's it. He only has one name. His first, it's Rain. So I'm one kind of like
Like it's
Cher
in
kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how it's spelled.
He plays the main
Oh.
character Rezo. He's in I'm a Cyborg, but that's okay.
I'm guessing it's a Japanese comedy.
Probably.
Yes.
And Speed Racer. The live action.
The live action one that came out that a lot of people complained about, but from what I heard, if you're a fan, is totally awesome because it's like watching a live action version of the.
Right. Rick Yune as Takeshi. He was in Fast and Furious, Die Another Day, one of the 007s, and Olympus Has Fallen, so he actually has some stuff. Naomi Harris as Mika, Skyfall, the 007,
yeah,
Spectre,
Daniel Craig.
007.
Both Daniel Craig.
Yeah, 28 Days Later.
I haven't seen that movie in ages. They're
I know.
supposed to be
Same.
coming out with a.
28 years later. So-
Yeah, they skipped over the 28 months later because of how long it's been since it's been. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 28 days, 28 weeks. They had plans for 28 months and 28 years, but because of the lapse,
Now they got to do 28 years, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're already word is I guess they're doing a 28 years 2. Like
Okay.
What?
yeah,
Sure.
Cillian Murphy
Well-
is super on board apparently. But,
I mean, they got to see if it brings in money first. If it doesn't bring money, they're not going to do a part 2.
Yeah.
we'll see.
But
Yes.
okay, now we can dive into the movie. I got the technicals out of the way.
Yeah.
Alright, that's I
A
like
little
the technical
OCD
stuff.
on that.
Which is perfectly all right. Now, the movie isn't for everybody. Like as you said, once when the dialogue happens, it's like Fast and Furious. We want to see the action, the
Yeah.
blood and gore.
That's when I go into an action movie. That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
Fully
but can't all
understandable.
be John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Wick.
I
yeah.
just want to see non-stop action,
Oh,
showing the
John-
blood and guts and all that.
Oh, see, that's where John Wick's the exception is because Keanu's an amazing actor.
Oh yes.
Oh, he's a great John Wick.
yeah,
oh,
he's-
yeah,
he's-
fantastic.
yeah. John Wick is like the
I wouldn't say he's an amazing actor, but he is fantastic at the role of John Wick. because
What
of
does
how
that
he
cue
is in his acting.
What,
Whoa.
oh yeah,
Like-
fantastic film.
Okay. I mean, I'm looking back at like Bill and Ted.
Yeah,
Bill and Ted, I love Bill and Ted. I'm not calling him a great actor in it, but I love the movie.
oh, he was
know?
amazing.
Both of them, actually. Well, there's 3 now.
I will die on this
yeah.
hill.
Point Break. It's a fun action movie. I wouldn't say he's a great actor in it, but
Oh, yeah,
you know.
fine.
I mean, from where he started to now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Matrix. Yeah,
Yeah.
we totally went off on
A tangent, which
My
is still
bad.
fine.
My
Yeah.
bad.
But no,
Billy
but
Garrett, come on.
the way
I love Keanu.
the way he presents himself
I
in
love you, Keanu.
acting really fits with John Wick.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yes.
why I think he's a great John Wick person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus he loves puppies.
Like anyone else, I don't think could do it now.
Yeah,
I
no.
second that, actually.
It's the same with like Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. I don't think there's anyone else that could do.
I don't
Tony
really care.
Stark.
I'm so over superhero movies. It doesn't.
Okay, sorry. Okay,
I'm-
Sherlock Holmes.
They did too many. I got burned out.
Wait,
Sherlock Holmes. If it's not Basil Rathbone, I'm not watching.
hey. Robert Downey Jr. does great. Also, the
Do you
other
know who
one.
Basil Rathbone is?
The
I
most,
do not know.
He started with Nigel Bruce as Watson. Okay, we're going back to the 30s and 40s here.
That is
Damn.
the.
That's when he was doing. He did the big famous one, The Hound of the Baskervilles.
That is the most British name, and that's funny because the
It
other
is.
guy who is fantastic as Sherlock is Benedict Cumberbatch, and I thought that was the most British name. Basil Rathbone has the
Yeah, he
most
does.
British name ever. Benedict Cumberbatch.
If you want to see a great
will go
movie
hard.
with Basil Rathbone, check out Hillbillies in a Haunted House.
Oh, God.
You had me at Hillbillies.
It's
Yeah.
saying.
It's got Lon Chaney Jr. in it.
Isn't the guy from Phantom?
Huh?
Isn't the guy from Phantom? No, wait, he was.
You know who Lon Chaney is?
Yeah,
It's his son.
yeah.
He died in like the 70s or 80s.
Lon Chaney Jr. did one of the Universal movies. Wolfman.
Lon Chaney Jr.?
Yeah. No, I
Lon
think
Chaney Jr. was not a handsome person.
he did.
So he probably would have done. He always did the big tough guy. I'm gonna kind of role.
I swear he was in he was Wolfman, or maybe his
He was ugly.
his dad was Wolfman. Like,
His dad did all the Universals.
oh, okay. I don't know. I swear maybe Junior was in Abbott and Costello. I don't know.
So, anyways, Josh, thanks for coming over to talk about Ninja Assassin.
Oh, anytime.
This happens all the time. Fair warning. The tangents.
I'm kind of. I'm doing it more tonight. It's usually you.
Oh yeah.
You
Are
just
you,
go off.
is he like rubbing off on you
I
or
don't know,
something?
he starts talking about his mom or
Yeah.
something.
Hey, my
It's really
mom's
weird.
an amazing woman. My mom could be an
My
ninja
mom was a
assassin.
saint.
Yeah. No, she's definitely not a saint, but considering she's openly been she openly threatened to run over some people with her car because they were picking on us as kids. Yeah.
Hey, now that's being a good mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
exactly.
being a good mom. What are you
My
talking
mom's
about?
not a saint, but damn, she is an
Not a
amazing
great mom.
mom.
If she had done it, that's a great mom.
Yeah,
The
well,
thought, but not the action.
well, she did chase him down with her car first, and then
It's still a thought that counts.
and then pulled up and was like, "Did you like that, huh? Did you see what happens when you pick on my kids?" I love you, mom.
You'll make her proud. But
Ninja assassin.
Josh wants to get back to Ninja Assassin.
but if you get past like the dialogue, the actions, actually a lot of the actors actually trained for that. It was not doubles.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah. Like choreography and everything for the fights. Yeah,
Oh, like John Wick.
yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Speaking of, no, I'm just.
I just had to throw that out. Can't
But
believe
if you
this is
actually
all
like dive into the story and get past the blood and gore, yes, it is a very bloody and gory movie.
Yeah, that's-
the blood
That's what
looks
kept
like
me hooked.
Kool-Aid.
It's great. I like the bright red blood.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very
It's like
Quentin
those,
Tarantino-esque.
yeah, Tarantino or those old school like
The
you know,
old grindhouse movies.
yeah, kung fu flicks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know, like it's a modern kung fu flick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you get past it and like look at the story itself, at the very end, it's basically like anybody's journey. It's a fighting an uphill battle, and once when you've reached the top, you can actually breathe your final breath, your
Right.
true first breath of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I caught that line. That was a good line. Yeah.
And one of the best quotes that I feel like even nowadays is when Reizo was talking to his supposed father, even though he got kidnapped.
Right. Kind of the boss of the clan.
Yeah, the leader, 100%.
Okay.
Kind of like a
The
sensei.
head of the family.
Right.
Not a
Okay.
senpai,
Oh.
a sensei. Is
You
no
call
other.
me senpai.
No, I don't. It's the other way around. Get it right.
No, I call you sensei. Wait, you're younger than. You know what now?
One of the best quotes that I can even feel
stuck
like
saying it.
nowadays, like teenagers would still use, but not in these words, is no other showed such promise. You were the son I never had. Do you know how your betrayed felt? And then Reizo literally looks at him, dead in the face, says, "Why do you think I did it?"
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like the biggest, like, when I went and saw it, I will flat out say it was the first R-rated movie that I snuck into. Yes, I am proud about it, and it's still one of my favorite movies.
Cool.
But it's like any teenager. Once when you have kids, once when they hit that teenager stage, it's like, why do you think I did it?
Oh no.
Yeah, they're gonna do it.
That's that's the polite equivalent of the time my mom literally goes, "Can't you just look at it from my point of view?" And me being a shithead little teenager, I replied, "I can't shove my head that far up my ass."
You see how he ends up talking about his mom all the time?
Right?
My mom is awesome.
I'm gonna meet your mom.
You are gonna meet my mom. We're both gonna meet my
Dude,
mom.
that's gonna be awesome. Oh, we
All
gotta
the stories
record
that we could
I
say.
gotta record that. Oh, that's gonna be great.
But, like, if you look at the straight story of it, there is up and downs. It does add a little, like, horror effect to it.
Okay.
Just due to the fact that the typical Hollywood movies of ninjas, they have these special techniques. Hide in the shadows, instant heal yourself over time.
Hand signs,
Yeah.
Live
he
action
was using the
Naruto.
force or something to heal himself.
So,
In this
chakra.
movie. There's
Read your,
magic in this movie or something.
read your Naruto.
within, like, Japan and China's, like, mythology,
Uh-huh.
the chakras in you, the inner peace.
So that super speed and invisibility and that sort of thing.
Yeah, but it's not fact at all. Now, you can look at the
it's
monks.
not. It's scientifically impossible.
Yes.
But yes.
But if you look at the monks, they do
Oh.
perform superhuman
I've
abilities.
I've seen some of that stuff. Yeah.
But this movie, their combat ability, 100% monk based.
Okay.
I mean,
But-
other than the literally like, poof, I'm gone.
Exactly. Unless
Yeah.
they have a smoke bomb up their sleeve.
Oh yeah.
I mean, literally just disappearing into thin air.
Be in the shadows, healing themselves, things like that. It's a good concept. They didn't overplay it, in my opinion. Like how a lot of ninja movies did. Now we can even step into anime. You got, like as you
Well,
said,
anime's
Naruto.
different.
Uh-huh.
It gets repetitive. They didn't step foot into that.
Okay.
They only did a small portion of it. Just show this is what the
Fireball.
clan's ability.
Yeah. No, it's good that they minimized it. It probably would have. If they overdid it, I would
wouldn't-
not have been as interested.
Same.
Yeah.
Even with the blood and gore, it's like there's a certain stopping point where it's like, okay, you've overdone it. Don't use it anymore.
Right.
But the final fight, though, between Reizo and his father,
Yeah, that's cool.
that was.
They saved it for that. They saved it for the finale.
Mhm.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Yeah.
But just the overall, his training was used against him, the father,
Yeah. Yeah.
because Reizo was supposed to be the actual new clan leader.
Yep. I heard that.
And while he basically goes, yeah, I'll do that, but in my own way. And throughout the whole movie, hunts him down.
What's your favorite kill in this movie?
I would say against his rival.
At the end there, right before the showdown.
Yes. Basically,
That's a really cool. With the slow knife.
the kunai right
Yeah.
into his throat.
I called it a knife. I don't know what they're called.
The sharp object on a chain. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that was really cool.
It's when you get married, it's called a ball and chain.
It reminded me of Saving Private Ryan with the
Yes.
slow knife into the chest or something. Yeah.
It really shows that anticipation, that anger that he had for all
Yeah.
those years of being tortured by him, being bested.
And yeah, this was supposed to be. This was his best friend from when he was a child, right?
That's
Good
rival
friend.
and
Rival. Yeah.
it's kind of hard to
He
really
was the
say.
Sasuke to his Naruto.
I don't know what that means. I don't
One
want
wanted to be a friend, the other chose him as a rival.
Okay.
but it wasn't really depicted
Sorry.
as they were friends
David doesn't watch
I
anime.
kept calling him brother because I
Yes.
know
Well,
the family thing and all
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Little brother.
but it
Okay.
more or less turned into a rival.
Here's what I want you to explain to me about
Help
this
me,
movie.
stepbrother. I'm stuck.
The whole cop thing.
Okay.
This guy. And then he starts laughing. He like makes a joke and then laughs to himself.
Do we need to go put you in the corner?
Maybe.
All right. So the female cop, I presume, is what you're trying to get
Both
with.
of them, the guy and the girl. Like, what the,
All right. So the female.
it didn't feel necessary.
Yes and no. It comes back to the story. So the female cop, she had a very gut feeling that these ninjas are real, and she wanted to find the proof of it.
And what was the basis of that?
The gold, the 100 pounds
That's
of
right.
gold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
then the
yeah.
all really super specific transaction of like 1,500
1.5 million.
like 1.5 million and 90 cents.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Which
yeah.
is the equivalent at that time, even though I don't think it's actual factual, the actual weight of 100 pounds of gold.
At least
In
back.
2009, I don't know what the
Oh,
price
no.
of gold was. so-
Same.
And were they using the currency of like Berlin dollars at the
I'm
time?
not
Euros?
sure.
Euros, yeah.
Yeah.
But she said dollars. I mean,
She did say dollars.
does that
That's
mean?
true.
But do
Because,
they
yeah.
refer to dollars as dollars and?
Because it does all
Oh.
mostly take place in Berlin, Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's not because it does it. Wait, where's the clan building? The
Japan.
It's in Japan.
Yes.
Who were the cops that showed up
German.
in
I
Japan?
think the
Yeah.
They showed up
Interpol.
in Japan.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I think that would make them Interpol, right? Because
They were a poll. They didn't say Interpol. It was something else poll.
kind of like mercenaries
It was
for
like
hire.
nation poll or something. Yeah, it was something
International
different.
Police.
Yes.
Team America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Team Berlin. Yeah.
But so the female cop, she was. It's basically like if you're trying to look at your Christmas gifts as a kid, try to find them, and your parents like, okay, no, knock it off, you get punished. Well, this woman was looking through the keyhole and seeing the world that Reza was living.
How many times have you seen this movie, Josh? Can you count?
Yeah, over
'Cause
200
you're-
times.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you're using terms from the movie that are clicking in my head. I'm like, Kegel. I heard that in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, jeez, dude, 200 times?
Yes.
Holy cow.
With me, I actually really like the Japanese culture. That's why I really like this movie.
Okay. Got it.
But she's basically looking through the keyhole. They find out, the clan, is like, okay, we're going to have to eliminate her. She knows too much.
Right.
So they send out to go kill her. Well, Reizo gets tipped that, hey, this woman's target. That's how she gets introduced into the movie.
Yeah.
Saves her, and then she turns around and saves him.
Yeah.
Now, the other guy, he's kind of two-faced in a way. He doesn't work for the agency 100%.
Mm-hmm.
He works for, as I like kind of depicted, mercenary police.
Right.
That's how they were able to go to Japan. They don't really have actual, what's it called? They're out of their region. They're,
Yeah.
but she goes to him and he goes, oh yeah, I believe you, but I need more proof. So I'm going to keep sending you out.
Mm-hmm.
So my bosses have an understanding and I can send a task force.
Okay.
Which eventually, when she gets all this information from Reizo and what she's also collected from other people, ends up being at the very end where ninjas are fighting cops and then it's ninja versus ninja. And it's a good fight scene at the very end. I recommend watching the fight scenes. But if you want to go like story-based, that's dependent on you.
Right.
I mean, there's
It
some
kind of
things-
depends on what you're into. If you're into this type of culture and the not kung fu movies, but martial arts movies, that sort of thing,
Yeah.
this is a fantastic movie for you.
Yes.
If you just want to see the scenes of fights, this is a fantastic movie
Yes.
for you. So, and you can just skip forward to those.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah,
great.
you don't have to wait too long in between them.
Question:
Yes.
where did he get the tracking device?
So,
He has
Like
a tracking
any other,
device. Did you catch it?
Yeah, he got it from
Did he get it from Mika?
Mika. That was her name.
I didn't catch that.
I
Okay.
almost called her
how any
Mike.
woman captures a man by a simple kiss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's how it was transferred.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And he swallowed it because he knew that his father was going to do a technique to make him actually spit out blood.
Yeah.
Stab. Finger stab.
Because he
did-
does that when he was, or at least younger, teenager
Yes.
or whatever.
To teach him a lesson.
Right.
So he's
what
like-
real pain is.
This is true pain.
Huh.
So he used it against himself.
Okay. I'm just trying to fill in blanks that stuff. Either I missed it or I didn't catch it or something.
Oh, yeah.
You were distracted by something else.
The blood and gore.
He was watching porn on the side. We the Dimensions Collective.
I was
did
playing
not-
video games.
Nerd porn.
So I like when the guy at the beginning, the guy gets his head chopped in half.
Oh yeah,
Not
that
off,
opening, like
in
the
half.
bisected head.
Just
Yeah.
the tongue, yeah.
Love it. That's awesome.
I loved how they started out with the traditional tattoo styling, and then,
That was cool. Yeah, that was
That's
really cool.
actually a foreshadowing.
Of what?
So how the guy didn't want to say ninja, so he rips open his shirt, has the tattoo of the ninja,
Yeah.
with the blade going into his left side, and he goes,
My
"My heart is not
actually-
here. It's
a birth
Oh.
defect or something.
exactly."
Which-
and then look at the woman.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Her
You're
heart
right,
is
you're right.
special,
Okay.
and it turns out no, my
I thought we were
heart's
talking
over
about
here.
tattoos.
Which, by
Okay.
the way,
Like actual.
Oh yeah.
wanted to point out, I looked this up for shits and giggles.
Yep.
Giggles.
Giggles.
Giggle. No, shits and giggles. The odds of actually having your heart being born with your heart on the opposite side is only about 1 in 10,000 people.
Oh wow.
That's actually a lot.
Yeah.
When you think that there's 7 billion people in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So statistically speaking, because at first I'm like, how the hell do they have 2 people in this movie that luckily have had their heart on the opposite side?
Honestly, I believe it. It can happen.
Yeah. And then, after doing the reading up on it and everything, it's like, oh, 1 in 10,000? You know what? 2 people out of an entire film? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that makes sense, especially considering one was in Japan, the other, was in Germany and then ended up in You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Statistically, so yeah, that's actually not high.
She was American though, wasn't
Yes.
she? Okay.
And how the hell did she end up in Germany?
She was
Politics?
yeah. She was like an independent contractor or something.
No, she was with an agency.
Consultant or yeah.
Forensics.
okay, agency.
Yeah.
Specialist or something like that. Forensic
wanna say,
researcher. That
When
was
they're
her
in
title.
the car park, Ausfart.
You were farting?
No, Ausfart is a giant sign.
Oh yeah, Ausfart.
Yes.
Oh man.
You know what it means?
I do not.
It just means exit.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Ausfart? Oh, like ouch, the fart out your ass. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
exactly
you would,
why.
only you would twist it that way, and
Yeah.
I thought I was the one with the perverted mind.
I don't think farts are perverted
The way you led to it.
because they come from the ass. Yeah.
I mean, like it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do a play-by-play on this. We're just kind of hopping around and having fun with it.
Oh yeah.
So,
There's a
yeah.
good film. There's some good stuff on it and everything. I wanted
I
to point
didn't.
out
Yeah, I didn't write much on this thing. 'Cause
the guy that Rezo fought. The big burly
Ah, yes.
bald dude that he got the
Oh, at
gold
the
watch
beginning.
from.
His very first assassination mission.
Yeah.
right for the gold watch.
Was he supposed to be like a play on the Kingpin from Marvel?
Yes.
I thought
Really?
so.
Oh, okay.
Because think about Kingpin was this
He
big
stabs him in the neck and he's like, "Oh, that tickled."
yeah, and that's funny because Kingpin in Marvel, who's also a big burly white guy,
Right.
that's not fat. That's 100% pure muscle. Like he is an incredibly muscular individual and can take a beating, which is why he stands toe to toe with a lot of superheroes, even
Yes.
though he's human.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, he got stabbed in the artery
Oh,
area,
yeah.
and then he's just sitting there beating this guy up like, oh, thanks for the knife. Yeah.
And then I was looking at my things here. When the girl is stabbed, doesn't go through the heart because she has one on the right side. But then he does the Mr. Miyagi thing on her or something. Like, he doesn't do that, but he just kind of like heals her.
No, he wanted to confirm.
Oh, okay.
So, is she actually dead, or is there a chance to save her?
Her heart is
Okay.
special.
I thought he was doing how he healed himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Which they also used in the movie Electra, which we don't talk about.
Electro.
Yeah.
Electra. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, hold on. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I mean,
I've
no
heard
offense to
rumors
Jennifer
of-
Garner.
Electra.
Others.
Yeah, Electra stuff happening in the making. I'm so tired of superheroes. No, that was Ben Affleck.
With
Jennifer Garner. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He likes the Jennifers.
Yeah, he was
That's
with
very
Jennifer
much of an
Lopez.
understatement there.
Yeah.
Tried to get with Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Love
Who
Hewitt.
wouldn't?
I
wouldn't.
I have to go with him on that.
Yeah. Even now, Aniston's in her 50s, and of course,
She still looks
you know,
good.
You're still within that range.
Dude, I'd totally go after Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, but his one true celebrity crush is
Linnea Quigley?
yeah.
Yeah. So?
I figured we've been on a roll. We might as well keep mentioning it every episode.
Okay, that's
We
fine.
get any chance we get at this point.
I'm still waiting on that call, Linnea.
See, he's obsessed.
Yeah.
Not stalker obsessed.
Speaking of Night of the Demons, I wanted to do that one.
Oh wait, she was in the original Night of the Demons.
Yep.
Okay.
She's the one who puts the lipstick in her boob.
Oh, okay.
Only him would point that out.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I mean-
I know exactly what he's talking about because they reenacted that
And she
scene.
does it all over her face and gets all crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did that exact same scene, well, except for ramped it up a
In
little
the
bit
in the
more.
remake.
Yeah, with Shannon Doherty. No, not Doherty.
Shannon.
The
No.
one from American Pie.
Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah, that one.
She's in the
Shannon.
remake?
Yeah.
She does the boob thing?
Oh no, someone else does.
Oh, I was gonna say. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think
She's topless
Shannon
in
Elizabeth
a lot of her movies.
Yeah.
sucks on a demon's horn. And I'm not talking about the one between his legs.
Have you seen Jack Frost, the first one?
Yes,
With
the
Shannon
one where she
Elizabeth?
gets fucked to death by a carrot.
Yeah. And a snowman with a carrot dick.
Do you want to build a snowman?
You're missing out, Josh. You got to see this movie.
Oh yeah, yes, I do, 100%. But the only thing that like crossed my mind when you said she got fucked to death by a carrot at the pearly gates. Hi, welcome to the pearly gates. How did you die? I'm too embarrassed to say.
I want to talk about it.
And
St.
it's a-
Peter, you
And
gotta
it's a
say.
snowman in the bathtub with it. Yeah, it's wild, man. That's and there's a part 2,
Oh,
by the way.
God.
Yeah, a part 2. They were going to do a part 3, but I think one of the main characters unfortunately passed away shortly after.
Yeah, the main sheriff guy. He
Yeah.
skiing accident actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad. And then.
At least he wants to buy a snowman.
Hey, that's pretty ironic actually how he did it.
Right? Do you want to build a snowman? No.
He became a snowman.
Legitly.
I'd love to become a snowman and, Shannon Elizabeth. No, actually, not Shannon Elizabeth.
What else is there about this
yeah.
movie?
There was a lot of ha. Ha!
Yeah.
Akiba.
A lot of the actual traditional weapons of ninjas, shurikens, kunais.
Ninjato.
Yes.
Actually, the Ninjato was a.
Ninjago?
No.
Isn't that the Lego Ninja thing?
Yes.
Yeah. They literally like.
They throw Legos at each other.
Shut.
There's just a lot of traditional actual weapons within the movie.
Right.
But I'll go back to it. If you're not into the Japanese culture, like how I am, and yes, I know 200 times is excessive, but it's a good movie.
He wants to be called senpai.
So, okay, so we're not going to do a play-by-play on this movie because we've kind of gone over
Yes.
most of the stuff.
Check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's do a 1 through 10.
Oh,
Garrett?
okay. If I'm gonna go like story wise, honestly, I'm gonna give it 6.5. But action, if we're rating the action because that's what most of them going to talk about separately, I'd give the action a solid 8.
David?
Action, 8, easy. Story, I was playing video games, so...
Which is understandable.
Once the story started going up, all right, I'm going to do this now. They're talking. I want to see the blood and guts. And I got the blood and guts, so I'll go with an 8. For an action kind of martial arts movie, it's got an 8.
With me, yes, but I would only... It's not in my actual top 10 favorite action movies.
That is so weird because you've seen it 200 times. Okay.
And well, I mean, I get
I
it.
put it at a 7.5.
Okay.
Due to the fact that 3 different people have different views on it.
Mm-hmm.
Dialogue for you. You were more or less interested in just the action. More or less you wanted to see a big titty. And I was doing it for the culture based.
There was no titties.
Oh, okay.
There was no titties.
I got you.
So, I mean, it comes down to what your preference is.
Right. Got it.
All the women
That
that
makes
showed up in
sense.
this film didn't have big titties.
That's true. Didn't get to
Okay.
see him either.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, no titties, no dingus, no
Yeah,
butt cheek. There was
but-
zero nudity.
That mainly comes
I
with
mean-
horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How they get people to see him.
Oh no! Did you
That
ever
and the
see?
kills. That's it.
Crap, I can't remember. There was this one movie with Clive Owens where the dude is literally like having sex while he's rolling around and shooting people while this chick is still like.
Oh,
latched
what
onto
movie
him.
is that?
That sounds fantastic.
It was
I
awesome.
don't know if I've heard of this.
I can't remember the movie, but I've seen
Somebody
it.
needs to tell me what this movie is they're talking about. I want to see this movie. That sounds like one of the greatest scenes ever.
I sent you that text with that one movie where I told you about where the chick's getting banged and she's going F-U-C-K me.
We have that as a short. What was the name of that movie again?
Fuck.
If you're curious, check out the short. It has him doing that whole thing.
Yeah.
We're in a hotel or something because I was having work down at my house.
Yeah, no, seriously. This chick doesn't like it. She spells out all her all the curse words. Like, she in one of the first scenes, she's like, this guy asked if I wanted to have S-E-X.
That's not a curse word.
Yeah, no, she is that much of a prude. But then later, she's full on just getting banged by this dude. And she's
I'm
like,
watching this movie tonight.
yeah, it
What was
wasn't bad. It was on Amazon. It was a horror movie. I sent you a text. I've probably gone. It was ages ago.
You know what?
You
bet
could search for it, right?
I feel like I put it in the
Yeah,
comments of our
but I need
YouTube.
to remember the name of the movie. If you guys know, comment.
Yeah, let me
on
know.
either of the movie, like the one with Clive Owens,
Because he
where
did
he's
text
all
me
like,
about it, but I don't know. Oh, dang it. I don't have... That's my other account. Okay.
yeah, this was ages ago.
But
It was on
I'm
Amazon.
watching it tonight. Once
once
I'll
when you
figure
find
it
that
out.
out, let me know.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'll
I will rewatch
I'll
that.
put a comment down below of what it is. Assuming you got this far. Although, I would like to say, a shout out to the nice person who answered on the Silent Hill comment section. At the end of the video, I asked who had seen or who knew what the town was. And everyone knows what the town was, but if you hadn't watched all the way to that point, you wouldn't know to answer in the comments. And this nice lady answered, and it was really nice. So thank you
you.
for answering and watching to the end.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We'll add your name along here, just because
Sure, why
I
not?
don't have that. Well,
Now I gotta learn how to edit that. All right, cool.
Well, you said you were going to do
Damn,
it for.
you're putting more work on him already?
Well, he said he was going to do that for the uninvited because we couldn't remember the name of the individual that it.
That's true. Oh, I have
So-
to edit that tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, so now you work better under
No,
pressure.
Sunday. I'm gonna do it Sunday. I'm not doing it tomorrow.
So I trust you, David.
Okay.
He works well under pressure. Under pressure.
But I do got a question for all of you.
Peanut
What-
butter.
What would be the next movie that we should do a review on?
Yeah.
I will say I do watch a lot of horror. It all really depends.
I'm assuming you watch a lot of Japanese horror.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Actually,
Okay.
He's not a big horror
That's
fan.
good.
my PTSD.
Yeah.
Ah, got
So,
it. Got it.
I do action. I do even romance, drama, a little bit of horror.
We don't do romance.
Hey, that's even better.
Hey.
We don't want to get mushy gushy on
Unless
this.
it's a good rom-com like The Proposal.
What?
You know the one with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock?
Can I be your new
Bullock-
friend?
Yeah. What's up, man?
All right.
You guys
I
have...
gotta-
Did you hear that?
So we got
Have
a new
you guys
co-host.
seen The Proposal? Have you seen The Proposal? Sandra Bullock is in the middle of the woods with Betty White singing Get Low by Lil Jon.
I'm like,
Okay.
what?
It's okay. It's okay. It's an actual fact.
This actually
I believe
happened. She sits there, she's like doing it, and then she's like, get low, and I'm like, dude. And then that movie also made my mom a fan of Lil Jon. Yeah, we're back to my mom again apparently. That's
Yeah.
all it was. Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
I just want to make a prediction. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. That's what, number 7?
Of what?
The time
Oh,
he
his
brought
mom.
up his mom?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, we're just getting
Oh,
started.
compared to all the other episodes?
We're
know
not
s-
going to count those.
Oh, okay. I was
We're going to
say,
talk
man,
about this one.
I know her life story. I've never met her.
Dude, I'll tell you about the time with what's it
No,
called?
no, no,
Signs.
no.
Okay.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, when
I'd be
watch our
surprised if
signs
people
with
are
you.
still watching.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But
What was
I
that?
want to say, though, thanks for letting me be on the show.
yeah, for sure.
And,
Yeah.
of course, if...
He was supposed to be on the Blair Witch episode. We had it filmed outside.
But
Everything got messed up. As
Yeah.
if you've seen the Blair Witch episode, we explained it at the beginning. And all that.
surprisingly, also one of our best views so far, considering we
It was-
ended up doing like 3
it
or
was a
4
popular
takes
one,
on
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that was our third take or something. Fourth
And
take.
we were literally
Wow,
yeah,
so
like,
over it in that
you know
episode.
what, bum,
We're so tired of talking about Blair Witch. We're just like, all right, whatever.
just watch it.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm actually going to be watching Blair Witch 2 coming up.
So we could do that for.
Remember when I said that? Like, oh, what movie are we doing? I was like, what about Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2?
I
And
don't
then you
know.
didn't reply.
Oh, I told
Okay.
him, and then
Guess
I'm
that's
like,
out.
"Oh yeah," and then that's when I told him.
I
and
walked
then
into
I
this
told
going
you.
blind.
He was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, okay. He just kind of brought you here.
Yeah, he kidnapped me from my house, like ninja style, and then just brought me
I was
here.
just like,
Sweet. All right.
The chloroform's now wearing off.
I want to do Blair Witch 2. It's such a bad movie. I love it.
but bad, good, not bad, bad.
Exactly. It's bad good.
Yeah.
I like
honestly,
bad good. I
The
enjoy
only
bad
movie
good.
I've ever seen that was bad, where I'm like, you know what, this movie is
I think it has boobies too.
I'm sold.
probably
Yeah.
the only movie.
No, they're quick.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay.
I think the only horror film.
What's
I
a
ever
horror
watched
movie that has a ton?
of titties?
Yeah. I'm curious.
If you guys know, comment.
Yeah, 100%.
Give us ideas.
You know, go by. Yeah, and
We're just
maybe-
kind of rambling now. We should just end this.
Yeah. Well, but you know what? Thank you for watching. Stay demented. Tune in next week where we have no idea what the fuck we're
Yeah,
doing.
we don't know what we're doing.
If you have suggestions, comment.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Bye.
Like, subscribe.